Well, this is the old guy, and it's a nice, warm, not too humid July day, and I'm here to make a summer course addition to the old guy's new school of professional derelicting. I'm going to call this summer uh, edition cast as Purposeful Meandering. Now, it may sound like a contradiction. You have purpose, but you're meandering, or you're meandering with a purpose. Not quite like purposeless meandering, because this is a professional level cast of podcast of social and professional derelicting. Now, first step is to know how to look the part of your purposeful meandering. Now, for instance, for example, I went to a town next to ours that has a very upscale neighborhood. Okay, they have a recreational center and next to a very large mansion-looking, very opulent-looking club slash senior center. Now, to join or to go into these facilities, to check them out, to meander in there, you have to look the part. You can't look like you're from out of town. Though a lot of people there, you could tell, aren't from in town. I've heard people do to get it. You have to be a resident of the town to get an ID card and become a member of these facilities, the recreational facilities. They're very opulent, as I purposely meandered in there. You have 3 pools, a spray court. You have showers and changing rooms, which are very nice. Men's rooms and facilities, restrooms, very nice, in the recreational facility. Now, you have to dress the part. Above all, park your car way in the back of the parking lot and make sure nobody sees you what you're driving. Don't park in front of the facility in case they might see what kind of vehicle you're driving. Because if you're not driving something like a BMW or a car that's not over 2 years old, then they might have suspicions. The other part is language use. You have to have a language base for this type of facility. You have to listen to people talking. What they talk about is a healthy lifestyle, going to the club, and then having mimosa and martini parties in the afternoon. You can't go in and talk about any social issues whatsoever with anybody. The other thing is your constitution when you go in there. You have to walk in like you've been there before and that you know everything and you know people there. You say hi to certain people as you go by and they look at you, you look at them, they say hello back. Make sure the front desk sees you doing this. You walk in like you own the place, okay? Very old methodology in purposeful meandering. You go in and you look like you actually have purpose and know exactly what you're doing. You can't go in with a confused look, looking at brochures in the front and asking questions at the desk on what services are available. You're supposed to know. You have to look like you know. That is the key to purposeful meandering in that venue. Now, when you're in a village, you have to watch and again look the part. Usually, you like to pick a meandering venue. That's the purposefulness. If you're going to a not so upscale area, uh, blue collar, lower middle class, you don't go in like you would to an upscale neighborhood. You meander around. If it's really low, you have to put a look on like you might be a member of the state mental health club, or you go into a coffee shop. You don't order a latte or you know a fancy uh, Starbucks kind of cafe drink. You order coffee black with like 2 sugars and 1 cream, regular. And you pay in cash. You don't use a Starbucks card, coffee card, a credit card. People notice that. Also, again, dressing the part. You don't wear high-end shirts, pants, and hats that say, the North Face on it or Nike. You wear a John Deere hat or or a or a feed hat from a feed company or a nondescript rumpled hat. Make sure that the brim is not straight, that it's curved down. These are key little items. Uh, I will come back to you with a further discourse on this purposeful meandering. But for today, that's enough to study in your to become a professional derelict, a degreed professional derelict. This is the old guy, the new school of professional derelicting.